The highlights that we've made these past few days have been sickening to say the least. Make no mistake, we the people, we at ROR are more than happy to expose tyranny and corruption wherever we see it. But at the same time, at some point, we gotta give ourselves a break. Which is exactly what we decided to do today by taking a look at an interaction that we think is hysterical, albeit a little shorter than normal. So we thought to ourselves, who exactly is great at making interactions hilarious just by being themselves? Oh, goodness me. Inland Auditing Media, you simply don't disappoint. How exactly does he make this hilarious? Why don't you stick around to the end and find out for yourselves. We sincerely hope you all enjoy.
Hey, how's it going? Looking to see if I could please get a records request form.
To a what?
A records request form.
Do we have that here? That's something you have to go over to the courthouse to do. You have to go over there and ask them. Public records request form. Not here.
Why is that?
We don't have that here. It's over at the courthouse.
Oh, gosh, I think I'll just give it to you guys verbally then.
I don't take any information that way.
Bob said that I could do it that way.
I don't know who Bob is.
Ferguson?
He's from the courthouse or?
No, the Attorney General. In-person requests. An agency must honor requests received in person during normal business hours, per Revised Code of Washington 425680 subsection 2. An agency should have its public records request form available at the office reception area so it can be provided to a walk-in requester. The form should be directed to the agency's public records officer. And oral requests found in the same section. If an agency receives an oral request, the agency staff person authorized to receive the request, such as the public records officer, should immediately reduce it to writing and then verify in writing that the requestor that it correctly memorialized the request. Now, in all fairness and transparency, the model rules are not binding as is written in Administrative Code 4414-00003, where it is written that, quote, model rules and comments are non-binding. The model rules and the comments accompanying them are advisory only and do not bind any agency. Accordingly, many of the comments to the model rules use the word should or may to describe what an agency or requestor is encouraged to do. The use of the word should or may are permissive, not mandatory, and are not intended to create any legal duty. Now, let's see what Clallam County has to say about this in their public records request policy for the county of which I was at one of their offices, and see if there is any divergence from the model rules of Washington State for records requests. Section 8.4, Form of Request. All public records requests shall be in writing, or if made orally, shall be subsequently memorialized in writing by the employee receiving the request on forms prescribed by the public records officer. So, as we can see here, the initial person didn't understand what was going on, likely due to a lack of training on the Public Records Act, and specifically with the County of Clallam's public records policy, which is to do it in person. Now, let's get back to the story. For the state of Washington. This is the guy running for governor right now.
Do you want to talk to our top person?
Sure. Yeah.
See if he's upstairs?
Yeah, absolutely. That's fine. Thanks.
Amazing how little training they get. Oh, don't worry, it gets worse.
One anyways. You'll probably remember it either way. I'm just going to give it to you verbally.
I'm not writing anything down. You'd have to write it down and sign it. If you want.
Really? Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to provide the administrative code for the state if you want, but I mean, it's basically I can give it to you verbally. So,
I don't know what you want me to do with it.
Just send it wherever you've been told to send it.
I don't send anything. You'd have to go over to the courthouse.
Yeah, if you want to do that on my behalf, that'd be great. I mean, I'm not going to mess, obviously, with the county's internal structure. So, I mean, you're not going to refuse to take the records request verbally, are you?
See how this is red? That's yellow. So this is yellow. That's red. That's blue.
I can listen to what you have to say, but I'm not
Okay.
sending it.
So you are going to refuse?
Dude, seriously, this is bullshit. I know you're auditing, but seriously, it's super, super rude and bullshit. There's a phone number you can call to make a records request. I can give it to you if you want, but why are you harassing her?
I have no idea why you're even involving yourself in this.
Because
you know what else is rude?
I'm a citizen. I'm a concerned citizen
Cool.
about
Great.
somebody who is harassing a
Hey,
public
you know what?
employee.
If you're worried about harassment, call 911. But I'm not worried about your opinion.
You're not breaking the law. I'm just
Okay.
saying you're.
That's fine, and I appreciate your First Amendment to do it. But you know what else you're not going to do? Anything to stop me from doing my lawful request right now. So how about shut your mouth?
Come
Okay,
It's okay.
that's it.
Come on.
Hey, this is my kid here.
He's the one starting it.
They're husband and wife, by the way. Just wanted you to know that.
Hey, you are like climbing a mountain you shouldn't climb, man. Do you understand?
It's alright, just go.
I'm exercising my First Amendment rights.
Exercise is probably what you need right now. You're about 30 seconds. Are you
Calling me
cardiac
fat?
arrest?
Dude, are you calling me
Bear,
fat?
Bear, please, come on. It's okay. Just go.
Move on. Move on. Wow. What a psychopath.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. That was great. I'm exercising my First Amendment right. Exercise is probably what you need. Oh, goodness me. I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but, you know. That's what I mean about inland auditing media. This is just one of many ways in which he's wittingly owned people. Also, that psycho husband of that epidemiologist, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, yeah, he is a hypocrite, trying to say that inland auditing media is doing inappropriate things around kids when he is cussing like crazy. I don't even think I cuss that much off camera. And that guy getting all uppity about inland auditing media just telling these public servants to do their job is even more ridiculous. Especially taking in the fact that these public servants obviously don't know how to do their job, as most in America don't. I still find that funny though. He called the man fat without actually calling him fat. That was just smooth inland auditing media. That was epic comedy gold. And luckily by the end of this, he ends up speaking to his supervisor at this building and actually gets his public records request in which case he gets information about the epidemiologist, which, if you want to see that information yourself, you can take a look at the links to the original video down below in the description and pinned comment. Make sure to go subscribe to Inland Auditing Media if you haven't done so already, take a look at more of his content similar to this one, and let him know that Recognizing Her Rights said hello. And also, don't forget, we the people, that we have a promo link to Attorney Shield, where if you use our promo code of ROR1776, you can get your first purchase 10% off. Make sure to get yourselves protected from police interactions immediately. That being said, everybody, thank you so much once again for watching, stay tuned for more, and never stop loving the good old Constitution, we the people.